Hello, everyone. In this video, I will show you how to use SQL statements to select additional data in mapping. Introduction. In this video, we demonstrate the SOQL statement and selected field features in the SKYVVA mapping tool. Sometimes the source payload does not contain all the required data, or a child object may need information from its parent. To handle these situations, SKYVVA provides two important functions. The SOQL statement feature allows you to run a Salesforce query during mapping to retrieve extra field values. These values are added to the message and can later be used in the workflow. And the selected field feature lets you pull parent object fields into the child message, allowing the child node to use parent values during workflow processing. Now, let's start. We already have an existing integration, so click on the integration. Then, click on Interface tab. Here is the inbound interface. Click on it to proceed. This interface has no message type assigned, but you may attach one if necessary. And select with API version v3 and an inbound direction. Then, open the mapping. Map source account node to target account node. Then map field one by one. We skip mapping the contact node, so the contact node is not used in the mapping. However, we continue by mapping the case node, which is the child of contact, to the target. Case node at level 2 under the account. Then map case level 3 on source side to case level 2 on target side. And map field one by one. Now the mapping is complete. We mapped the account node, skipped the contact node, and then mapped the case node. Check the external ID on account and case. Now we are currently on the case node. This is the selected field button. The selected field button pulls parent fields into the child message data for use in the workflow. And this is the Define SOQL Statement button retrieves additional values from the Salesforce database. Now select the Open the Selected Field button. Here you can see the source tree displayed in a hierarchical structure: account node, contact node, and case node. Now click on the contact node to select any contact fields that you need. So we selected the field email, then click Insert Selected Field button. After inserting, the system will generate the selected field entry from the contact node. For example, name contact.email and path account.contact.email. Now we select field first name one more. Click Insert and you will now see that the two fields have been successfully selected. Then Save button. Then we continue by defining the SOQL statement, which allows us to query additional data from Salesforce into the message. Click on it to select and define your SOQL query. Click on the Object field. It will display all available Salesforce objects here. For this example, we selected the Salesforce object account. Then selecting the fields of the account object for the SOQL statement. In this example, we select the fields ID, name, billing city, billing country, and account number. Next, add a condition for selected field billing city. For the type option, it provides two choices: static value and formula value. We choose the static value option. And put value, and then click the Generate SOQL button. This will produce the following SOQL statement. Add more condition. Selected field account number. Choose the type formula value. Select the source field, is subject. Then click Generate SOQL button. Now we have selected and applied 2 conditions in the SOQL statement, and the query is ready to fetch data from Salesforce. After processing, when data matching the query conditions is found in Salesforce, it will appear in the case message. Click Save button. After configuring the selected field and defining the SOQL statement on the case object node, the mapping is ready. Click Save to prepare it for processing. Back on the integration page, here is the interface that is being used. Here is the source payload that we will be sending. We are push data to Salesforce using API v4 through Postman. We won't go into the Postman configuration here. You can check our other video, how to send data using the v4 Integrate API service to Salesforce, on our channel. After send, go check message on Message Monitor. Here you can see that one complete message has been created. Now click to expand the API message. Here you can see the business message structure, with account as the parent and case as the child message. Both the account and case messages are being modified. Click on Message Name to view the message detail. Select the child message, which is the case object. Here you can see all the fields returned by the SOQL query statement. They are all displayed here. All fields with the prefix _SKYVVA account come from the account object in Salesforce. The field contact at first name and contact email comes from the contact object, added using the selected field function in the mapping. Please note that the selected field feature can only select from parent field nodes that are not mapped, or from the current node itself. And the field's description, supplies name, and subject are taken from the source payload. Now we can copy this ID to find account in Salesforce. Here is the account record returned by the SOQL query. Next, go to the integration page and click the Workflow tab to configure the workflow using that interface. Select the interface, then click to expand the child interface. Click New Workflow Condition, then click on the field. Scroll to find the fields pulled from the mapping. Here, contact, email, and contact first name are available since they were added using the selected field function. And fields like _SKYVVA account _ID, name, billing city, billing country, and account number are available in the workflow because they were fetched using the define SOQL statement. Now select field _SKYVVA account billing county to set condition. The billing country equal Cambodia. Then Save Condition button. Then add one more condition. Select SKYVVA account number equal test 001, then Save Condition. Now we have 2 conditions set up in the workflow. Next, go back to posting the record again. Then check the message monitor. Here is the message created. When the workflow is set up, after processing the message, the workflow applied to message. In the first workflow, the condition status shows true, which means the condition check matched successfully. In the second workflow, the condition status is false. This means that the condition check did not match. In summary, in this video, We demonstrated the SOQL statement and selected field features in the SKYVVA mapping tool. Sometimes the source payload doesn't include all required data, or a child object needs information from its parent. To handle this, SKYVVA provides. The SOQL statement lets you run a Salesforce query during mapping, adding extra field values to the message for use later in the workflow. And the selected field feature allows child messages to access parent fields, enabling workflows to use parent values during processing. This applies only to parent field nodes that are not mapped in the mapping. Thanks you for watching.
See you the next video.